This is like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me.
Hello YouTube, it's Coopster here. So today we are talking about the new update that came out today with Sonic Speed Simulator. Usually I don't make a video on Sonic Speed Simulator unless I really have to, and I feel like this is one of those times. Because we need to talk about Sonic Speed Simulator and what's happening and what they're doing. So, today I decided to live stream this game, today being the new update that came out with the Season 3 Fast Pass, and no one showed up. And I was wondering, that's odd. Usually someone's always in, people are in my streams. Well, I think Gamesfan may have pulled the biggest slap in the face we've ever gotten out of these updates. And I think we need to talk about it. I think it's time. So, Gamesfan today added the new Season 3 Fast Pass, but it's very controversial. Now, as you can see on my screen in a second, you'll be seeing that this is the Fast Pass. There are barely any good free items, and even for the premium items, there's nothing really good in here for what you pay. So they cut down the amount of free items you get, and also there's not really a lot of new ones in there. And for the premium side, of course, they have quite a few items, but they're not really good. Now, I am not happy about this. As someone that spent money on this and hoping to get some of the older skins and a lot of new skins, I'm very disappointed because the free side, there's barely any new skins. I think Shadow's like the newest skin, and that's it. Sonic is old. I don't know if the chows are new or old, but honestly, who even cares about these chows? No one's going to use them. We all have our fast friends. Why would we ever want to use those chows, right? And the trails, I mean, unless they're really good with a lot of XP and all that, sure, people are going to use them, but even then, I don't think people are going to use them. So they're just adding useless items to make us pay. And even on the free side, there's barely anything there. So I'm not very happy with this. And on top of that, they made like a lot of controversial changes. Like, from the premium side not having anything, which you pay money for, to the free, to the free side having nothing. Like, I'm really worried about this because a lot of people are obviously not happy about this. They're not happy. Now, to double down, they even did something even more controversial. They changed the way to earn tickets. You'll probably notice when you play the game, there is no tickets on the ground whatsoever. You have to do daily challenges now. Fast pass challenges. But there's a catch to this. They reset every hour to 4 hours to 12 hours. And this is not the way to do this. I understand why they got rid of the tickets on the ground, because they want us to play the game. I understand that. But this is bad. Like, this is not a good way to counter that. Like, I liked having the tickets on the ground because, like, let's say I gotta go do something. I gotta edit a video, or I gotta do something. I could put my character in the, the auto run, and I could be making some progression on the fast pass. Unfortunately, that is not the case anymore. You'll notice in the background of this gameplay that there's tickets there. Well, this was back in Season 2. The tickets, they did the right thing. They even added tickets in the racing. Like, see, Season 2, they did everything right. They made the tickets, in the races. They added a bonus if you race with people, encouraging gameplay with others. They did everything right. But in this update, they did everything wrong. Now, the reason why I feel like they did this is obviously for money. Because, let's be honest, they are a business, and this is a business decision. Now, I don't know if this is Sega's decision or Gamesfan. I'm not sure who is the one that came up with this decision, but honestly, guys, if you guys are watching this, you guys need to change this, because this could kill the game. I can tell you right now that the numbers are not good, because mostly when I log into this game on a new event, all my friends are playing on my friends list. No one was playing today, and no one showed up to my stream, and it was not good. So So on top of you having to do these dailies, which give you quite a bit but not a lot, because it's going to get harder and harder as the levels get higher on this pass. So they want us to fast track it by purchasing 5 tiers. Okay, I get it. Doing a game, making it optional to pay. That's cool to make it go faster. But making it so bad to the point where you basically are forced to pay is a slap in the face to me. Now, here's the problem I also have is when you're doing these daily challenges, once you complete them all, what do you do next? Well, unfortunately, there's really nothing you can do. Because, see, you can earn tickets through the time trials and racing, but they barely give you any. For the time trials, they give you maybe like 15 for first place, and that's it. And the racing, depending on how many players you have, they give you 40 for 4 times players. So if anything, it's really not good. It's a very bad system they have going on right now, and a very pay-to-win system. I don't agree with this change at all. I feel like they should still have the tickets on the ground. Maybe just make it so it's 1 or 2 per thing, per ticket you pick up. I understand they want players to play the game, and I understand that. But this is, to me, looking at what they've done here, is a clear sign of we need money, so we're going to do this. That is what they're getting greedy. And unfortunately, guys, I hate to tell you this, but companies that get greedy, especially companies like this, that Gamesfan is not a big multi-billion-dollar company, your game will be done. Like, you will kill off your game, and that's what's happening here. I can tell you right now, the numbers do not lie. My friends on Roblox none of them hopped on today. Nobody was at my stream. Like, the people are that upset about this. And I feel like that you need to change this. Because this is going to kill the game. If you don't change this fast, like in the next few days to a week, it's only going to get worse. And I'm not personally happy. I spent money in this game. I spent a lot of my time in this game. I spent a lot of time with you guys, which I enjoy spending time with you guys. But the fact that this company is now going the opposite direction, I'm not happy. And to make matters worse, the golden eggs. See, I haven't talked about this as well, but we need to talk about this as well. The golden eggs have always been a problem, but now they are even an extreme problem. As you guys know, I have Chrome Sonic. A lot of you guys ask, how do I get him? I bought him through trading. See, I don't agree with the chances on these golden eggs. I actually have a clip in one of my streams where I opened a golden egg and I did 300 spins. 300 of them to get another one. And what did I get? 3 golden chows. The most useless item in the game to me. Those only help on event things for the event stat. Other than that, they are useless to me. So, and I already have a bunch. So it was a huge waste of time, and even if you pay money, your odds don't improve. So I just don't like this, because they're also adding with these limited skins, they're adding a pay-to-win feature. For example, with Chrome, if you get them up to level 6, you get a huge buff to event stats. Okay, cool, but again, it took people 3 weeks to a month to get 10,000 of them out to players. That's how low the chances were. And on top of that, they're bringing back skins that were previously limited and owned by a certain amount of people. Yeah, they're not really limited anymore. People can now earn gold style jet and gold style tails easily. There's millions of them out there now. When before, there was only, I think, 10,000 of them in existence because they were a limited skin. Now, you guys are probably thinking, well, what's the big deal? Isn't the limited skin any better? No, it's not. I'll show you on the video here, but as you can see, with the gold style tails and jet, they have a gold aura around them on the limited one. And when you change to the other one, that's the only change. There is no change in outfit. There is no change in facial look. There is no change in anything except for this little gold aura that you can barely see. That is the difference between limited and exotic, which is a huge slap in the face to me as someone that owns these skins and traded a lot of items to get these. Like, these used to be worth something in this game. They are worth nothing now because what? You just want to buy it for the gold aura. That's it. It is insulting. It is extremely insulting. And I just don't understand this. Like, they keep... And you know what? I'm going to even double down right now. I give you a few months to a year. They're going to make the fake gold medal skin in there. They're going to make the fake gold shadow and the fake gold knuckles. They're going to put those all in there, and they're going to be exotic. So my skin, I own the gold, fake gold Sonic, by the way. It's a rare skin I have. 1,000 people only own it, and they're going to make it exotic. I know they're going to do that. Why? So they can boost their sales. I'm very disappointed in this update. This is a huge controversial update, and there needs to be changes. I think, in my opinion, they need to bring the tickets back, and they need to put them on the ground and make them one at a time. I don't care if people are AFKing for them. I'm sorry, but there are people that are adults playing this game. We do not have time to sit here all day and play this game and pay to win. We don't have it. You know, we can't. Okay, if kids, that's a whole different ball game. But for someone like me, this is a huge inconvenience when I'm also playing other games in the background, trying to complete challenges on those. And now you want me to sit here all day for 12 hours waiting for an objective to come back so I can get a chance to complete this pass. Or you could just fork up your credit card and pay it. I don't agree with that. That is scummy, and that is really bad. And again, I'm not the only one that thinks that. People were outraged today on the Discord, to Twitter, to obviously even my viewers, like to the friends of my friends. Like, people are not happy about this. They're not, including myself. We are not happy about these changes. And I feel like you need to make them fast. You need to change this immediately, or it's only going to get worse. So, for the time being of this game, what am I going to do with this game? Well, until there are changes made, and huge changes, this game is over. Like, this is the biggest controversial update we've ever gotten in this game. And there's been a lot of controversial updates, but this one is the worst. The worst. And I fear that this might be the game's undoing. And let me know in the comments what you guys think, if this game can survive after these changes, between the golden eggs to, you know, making the loaded skins not really worth anymore, to the very bad drop rate in these golden eggs, to the Game Pass. You know, let me know what you guys think in the comments on this, because yeah, this is bad. Like, this is not good, and it's only going to get worse if they don't fix this. So as of right now, I'm going to try to finish this pass. It's going to be a nightmare, but I'm going to try. After I finish the pass, if they do not make changes, I'm out. I quit this game. Because I don't know who's responsible for this, if this is Sega or Gamesfan. And they need to explain this right now. Because this is huge. Like, this is bad. And it's only going to get worse if they either don't fix things or come clean on who's the decision maker in this. Because I understand they're a business, they need to make money, but they're raking in the money on this game. Do you know how many people have bought these skins and you know, have bought so much money in this game? I know I have, but I guarantee you there are a lot of people out there that have spent probably thousands of dollars in this game. And it's only going to, you know, and now we feel betrayed. We feel like this is a scam, you know, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, do not buy the premium edition of this pass. Do not do it. Avoid it. Heck, you know what? Even to show more, if you guys really hate this, don't even play the game. Let them see the players drop, and eventually they'll get the message, and hopefully they will change it, and we can all come back once the changes have been made. Like I said, personally, me, I don't even want to play this game right now because I'm that disgusted at these changes and the problems that have arisen. But I still paid money in this, so I have to actually try to finish it. I'm going to try. So, for now, until the changes are made, I'm not playing this game live. I'm not going to talk about this game. If there are changes, and they're huge changes, and they perform, I will make an updated video on this. I will update you guys and tell you what they've done, if they messed up with the update, or if they just ignored us. Because I'm hoping they won't ignore us, because if they ignore us, that's only going to cause things to be worse. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Coopster here, and like I said, let me know in the comments what you guys think of the changes that Sega or Gamesfan, whoever is in charge of it, has made. Because this is bad. And I fear for the future of this game. And how much it's going to survive after this. Take care, everybody.